Hello, Ship Nazarene. At our annual meeting, and again last Sunday, I mentioned that we would be needing to replace our roof. Been working with an ad hoc committee made up of finance and buildings and property personnel, and since January, we've been exploring different options. The conclusion is that a rubber overlay style roof is the best option. And so we reviewed a couple quotes from different contractors. They were similar in price, and we decided to use Cinemark Roofing of Mechanicsburg. So let me reiterate, why do we need a new roof? Well, because it's a leaky roof. We knew the roof would need attention at some point when we bought the building, and we did try a silicone-based coating, which unfortunately did not adhere very well to the existing roof. Since then, Brian and I, primarily Brian, have been in the attic chasing roof leaks, hoping to get them sealed and for a couple more years, but we continue to see new leaks show up. It's time for a new roof. This week, the board agreed unanimously to approve the bid with Cinemark. And so here are the numbers. The cost of the new roof is $103,600. However, a generous donation has been given to us from a unanimous source towards materials of $17,968. And so the funds that we need to raise are $85,632. Now, I give God praise for the donation. $18,000 almost is a significant number. So we give God praise for that. And I also find a bit of hope here because several years ago, I remember us raising $77,000 in just 11 weeks. And so this is definitely doable for us. So here's what I want to ask of you. I want to ask you to enter into a spiritual exercise of prayer, discernment, and then allowing God to guide you and direct you into a sacrificial giving towards our roof fundraising. We're going to be taking a special collection on Sunday, May 3rd, and so you'll be hearing more about that between now and then. Why is fixing the roof leak so important? Aside from it's leaking, it's important because this building is an integral part of the ministry of Ship Nazarene. God has been using Ship Nazarene to make a difference in people's lives. Hear these testimonies.
God has changed my life in many ways, mostly that He gave me relationships I can rely on. He helped me believe in Him through the people at the church, gave me opportunities to serve Him and the people there as well, and just made me a better person in general. And I'm ever grateful for God and the people at Ship Nazarene.
When we first came to Ship Naz, we were searching for a church that we could have in this community, as we came from a different community, and we found a lot of hope, we found a lot of strength, we found a lot of praying people that prayed for us through our tough times, through some medical issues, through losing of family members, and through other difficult times. God has really put in our hearts to do ministry here and do ministry in Shippensburg, and we were able to start a Celebrate Recovery in this church. We have found many mentors and great friends in this entire church, and we're just thankful that this is a praying church, this is a loving church, and we wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
In Capital Campaign 2.0, we said that God has given us a vision of developing our space for worship, ministry, and connection to our community. We have been following that vision, and it is helping us partner with God and making a difference in people's lives. And so would you prayerfully consider setting aside some finances to help us keep our building ready for the divine purposes that God continues to give us?